Please give it up for Megan Doherty, everybody. Megan Doherty.
Everybody loves fucking in my intro. Thanks a lot. I take this subway a lot late at night, which, a lot of us do. And this thing keeps happening to me where these gentlemen fellows on the train will, but what they do is they take out their wieners and they start jerking off while looking at me. And it's late at night. This is New York City. It's flattering. So way more men in New York than women. I'm like, oh, thanks a lot. I'm like that. I've been really hesitant to order takeout food lately because I don't like the assumptions they make by including so many extra chopsticks with my order. Because either they're assuming that I have anywhere between 2 and 5 friends to share this meal with, or they're just like, hey, you're fat. So now when I call and I'm like, I'll take 2 Diet Cokes because I'm thin and I have a friend here. That was Thai food. Oh, some days I'm just like, I'm so glad to be grown up. Not a baby anymore. I'm grown up. And I'm never more happy to be a grown up than when I'm at the liquor store buying booze. Because, and here, it's not because I'm an alcoholic, so please stop thinking it. I feel this judgment. It's not why. It's because, do you remember buying booze in high school? I mean, do you remember the drama that was? My friends and I would spend Monday to Thursday trying to figure out who could buy us a beer. And then we'd spend Friday evening at the shadiest liquor store we could find in the parking lot and stand there and do a little spiel to get people to buy us Miller Lights. It was like, hey, so I'm totally 21. I left my ID at my favorite bar, so so anyway, if you could just go in and buy me a case of Millers, that would be great. Thanks. The thing with this would work. People would be like, okay, give me $30. I will get you 1 case of beer. And we're like, okay, that sounds great. And first of all, if I knew what I know now then about drinking, I would not be drinking light beer because the alcohol content is just very low. It's just a waste of money. And secondly, I realized that feeling that I had of waiting in that parking lot, waiting to pay any kind of money for this beer that I wanted, it just feels a lot like today as an adult trying to get health insurance. So I'm like, I don't know how to do it, but I'll pay for it. It's sad. Mostly it's sad. I'm married. Did it. And I was home, I got married just a year ago, and I was home back in Chicago recently, and my mom asked the obligatory, so how's marriage? How's it going? They expected to say something really bad. And I was like, it's going great. It's funny that you asked because just yesterday, I told Daniel, that's my husband, I told Daniel, I was like, hey, just so you know, if you ever get sick of me, and you don't want to be with me anymore, you can just divorce me. You don't have to murder me. And my mom was like, is everything okay? And I realized, maybe that was a crazy thing to say, but I really believe you gotta put things out there in the universe. And I just threw this one out there, because people change. Let's be honest. I might not be the same person 10 years from now that I am today. I'm not assuming he's going to murder me, but at least he might think about it if it comes to that. So I have a confession to make. I have this stage time and I really want to make the most of it. I really want to be a writer. And I'm a really big fan of a little something that's brilliant. And it's called 50 Shades of Grey. And I'm not kidding you guys, this is really powerful. Everyone's reading it. Everyone's reading it. And I love this style. And if you don't know it, it's about Anastasia Steele and Christian Grey. And they get hot and heavy. So, I've written a little 50 Shades of Grey fan fiction. And with your permission, I'd like to read it. This looks like Christian and Anastasia, things running in my face. With your permission, I'd like to share my talent with you. 50 Shades of Grey fan fiction by Megan Doherty. Anastasia grazed her slender fingers against the front of her pants. Then quickly, she drew them up to catch a sneeze that was jizzing out of her mouth. I think I'm catching a cold, she muttered near breathless. Quickly, she grabbed a tissue to catch her boogies. Her chest heaved in and out. Getting sick is the worst, she panted. She knew her nipples looked good underneath her white cotton t-shirt. Anastasia stuffed the boogie tissue into her back pocket. What would Christian have me do? She pondered. Christian was the dominant one in their relationship based solely upon hot sex. With that in mind, she slapped herself hard in the ass and walked over to the Duane Reade to buy some decongestants. Later that night, Christian came over to assume their usual role-playing sexy games. As the dominant, Christian told Anastasia seductively yet forcibly to use a neti pot to clear out her nasal passages. Don't get me wrong, Christian cooed. Your voice is so sexy and raspy when you're sick. But I need you to get better so you can blow me. Anastasia took the hint and ran hot water in and out of her red, flaring nasal passages. Soon afterwards, Christian got the BJ of his life. Thank you very much. I'm Megan Doherty.
Megan Doherty, keep it going for Megan Doherty.